G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Dinkum on, I can't remember what episode it is actually right now, but anyway, it is a very sunny day, beautiful summer day. We should get to it, shall we? Now, in the previous episode, we did various things. I would say that the highlights would be completing the project of widening the roads in the north, and aside from that, we also went to go see Jimmy about getting our gold pocket watch, and I haven't successfully tested this just yet, but if I just use this right now, okay, it doesn't seem to be doing too much. Oh wow, okay, right, so it's a right click that basically speeds up the time, and then you sort of need to left click again to sort of stop it. Interesting. Alright, well look, now that we've played around with it, I don't really think I'm gonna use it anytime soon. Let's just keep it here, safely tucked away for whenever we might need it. We bought a few things from Melbourne, that's it. So we have a couple of pot plants to play with as well. Looks like we've got a lot of animal traps to set down today. Let's quickly do that. Now, in terms of what we're going to get up to today, well, projects, definitely. Specifically, we're going to look into making the archery range. So, yeah, that's on the agenda. I don't have a plan, really, as usual, but we'll somehow work it out. Yeah, that looks kind of good, but maybe I might just switch these two out. Oh, goodness me, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do, and yeah, we'll chuck this one right there, and we'll put this one here instead. I think that's a good sort of balance of the colors, I think. Or we could put this pot and have a completely different color than these two, and maybe it'll look better that way. Yeah, let's do that. So, maybe something like that. Because if I put it behind this pot, whatever grows there is probably going to block the view of those smaller flowers. So anyway, that's looking good. We did skip about 1 hour, so we're definitely behind now. We've got to get going here. So let's grab all the things that we need, and let's get harvesting and you know, farming, etc, etc. Drop those there. I don't know where the doggos have gone off to. Drumsticks. There you go. And there's Hein over there, just hanging out with all the ores. There you go, mate. Now, interestingly, you know, once you tame diggos and they become your doggos, it's interesting that they are no longer aggressive against most other animals, unless, you know, they are provoked. So, yeah, I would have thought that they would be interested in still, you know, chasing things around and, you know, causing a little bit of havoc, but you know what, that might actually make the game a lot more complicated for us than it actually already is. So maybe it's nice that that's not a thing. Anyway, by the way guys, I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm wearing like a set of headphones here, and there are actually these ear hats that you can find buried when you do the treasure hunting. So I just really realized that this is something that you can actually wear. So kind of interesting. So we're out here enjoying the sunny day, listening to a little bit of music perhaps. But yeah, perhaps maybe a lot of people knew that already and It's probably been available for ages, and I've just discovered it now. We do have an onion seed problem, so that's something that needs to be resolved. Let's go check on our watermelons. I didn't see any watermelons ready on that side. Okay, watermelons looking nice on this side. Things are still continuing to grow there. Yeah, okay, so really it's just the onions that we have to think about. So I think a visit to the greenhouse is in order. I think she opens, or Rain opens the greenhouse on Saturdays. So we should be able to check out whether or not she's stocking any of those onion seeds today. And hopefully we can actually fix things up. So archery range is happening today, and I think the only other thing that we'll do is perhaps maybe continue on with some of our infrastructure work as usual. Might be able to just clear up all of this. Alright, and let's put stuff away. Might want to get some brews going. Alright, so get some processing going as well. Alright, how are we looking here? So, wattle flowers. Let's maybe just do some more wattle teas. And I think we're looking good. We just want to maybe leave a few things at John's place. We should also check on tasks and whether or not there are any tasks that need doing. Alright, good bit of meat there. Let's drop these off and yeah, looks good. Why don't we just buy another mine pass because we can. Ooh, and a house customization kit. That would be handy to have, actually. So we do need to do some work on the holiday home. So we'll bring that with us. So compost request, a couple of Vombat poos. Yeah, that's right. We're waiting on the Vombat poos. So we'll check to see if we've actually got some Vombat poos to use. Milburn needs 1 tin sheet. Yeah, actually we'll accept that. 3 days to do that. Alright. Good times. Slingshot. I don't really need a slingshot. I'll leave that. Alright, and you know what? Maybe I'll bring a few coffees with us, and that might speed up our movement throughout the day. And since we can see all of this bottle brush, why don't we just harvest? Yeah, it'd be nice if we could get the seeds from it, but again, I think it's a little bit too early for that. We should maybe leave it for a few more episodes before we start thinking about doing the bottle brush restoration for what I would think should be the last time. Anyway, let's drop this off and drop the mine pass off. Alright, we're looking good. So, in terms of... Oh, actually, sorry, I almost forgot. We do need onion seeds, don't we? Ah, darn. Okay, so no onion seeds today. That's a shame. She never stocks whatever we need on the day, does she? Well, no. I take that back. Sometimes she does. Alright, so what do we need for a nice shooting range or an archery range? So I'm thinking I want to make a range with 3 targets, and I'm still confused as to whether or not I want to use Jackaroo crossing signs, or if I want to actually use like scarecrows and stuff for it. So to me, if we put Jackaroo crossing signs there, oh, we need old signs for it. Have we ever gotten old signs before? I'm not sure, guys. Maybe we have, and we've just sold them off and not really thought too much about them. But yeah, I mean, well, that puts a spanner in the works because it's going to be very difficult to make those. But anyway, I'm thinking that it's better to use scarecrows rather than, you know, Jackaroo crossing signs. I think it makes a little bit more sense. And once it's all placed down, I think the shooting range or the archery range will actually look like an archery range rather than some random space with a bunch of kangaroo signs. So that's the plan. I suppose what we need to plan next is what kind of fencing we need, and I definitely think that we might need some vine walls to sort of put behind some of the targets, so to speak, so that, you know, like in theory, those arrows are going to get caught by the vines so that they don't sort of shoot off to somewhere else and potentially injure some people. But the next thing is also going to be deciding where it needs to go. So yeah, I mean, the other thing that I was thinking as well is I kind of want it to be next to what would potentially become a swimming pool, so almost like a recreation park slash center, if you will. So we'll have archery there and we'll have swimming there. But again, the swimming, again, it's probably something that I'm not really going to do during this series because we don't really have the right things for decoration for a swimming pool. But yeah, I'm thinking maybe back here, sort of behind the farm. So yeah, we'll have a little bit of archery going on here, and if we do make a swimming pool, the swimming pool might be around here somewhere. Let's take this down and see if that, yeah, okay, that gives us an old sign right there. So if we really wanted to make a Jackaroo sign, we would use that. But anyway, let's come back to that idea. I am thinking we'll try to, you know, plan for just the archery range first, and the swimming pool hopefully will come during the summer sun update, because I have a strange feeling that it's going to involve a little bit more sort of beach related / water related stuff. Hopefully, anyway. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we'll have it right here, like at around this tier. Have a bit more coffee. And yeah, and if that's the case, then we're gonna need to sort of tidy things up a little bit more over this side. Okay, so let's break out our compactor. Compactor is actually running a little bit low on durability, isn't it? Alright, well, didn't really come here for treasure hunting, but it's sort of just happened on its own. That's fine. I won't say no to some treasures, although we are running a little bit low on space to work with in the inventory. We've got a lot of palm wood related items here, which I probably should be putting down. Let me just print over this section. And I think from here, I just want to do a little bit of inventory tidy up. So bear with me, guys. Let's head over here first. I should actually check on the Vombat poos. So we've got one here. Drop that in there as well. Actually, we've got more poos to drop. And bones, actually. There we go. But yeah, let's have a look here. Do we have Vombat poos? Yes. Alright, so we better go see Sheila before 12 o'clock today. And we'll complete her request. All this other stuff. Well, the house customization kit, I think we can leave that. Maybe over here. Just need to remember that it's there. A very, very high chance that I will forget where it is, guys. But that's okay. I'll figure it out, I'm sure. Let's head back to town. And I just want to, you know, place things away. That way we'll have some space to pick up all of the junk slash treasure. Alright, so dump all of that in there. Probably should leave the meat with us. Old signs, well, maybe I'll chuck old signs in here. I think we're looking pretty good. And since we're here in town now, we may as well go see Sheila before we forget. Sheila, stop going to the river all the time. It might be nice to sit under a shady tree this time of the day. Oh, Blue, need something? I completed your request. Oh, you got 2 Vombat poos? Yeah, I sure do. There you go, mate. Thanks, Blue. Here's 3 fertilizer. I'll get to work making some more. Nice. Alright, so let's go back out there and let's continue with our planning. So the pathway is obviously going to need to continue to reach back here. We probably do need to potentially clear up a few more trees, but we'll come back to that thought. The grass seeds, yeah, the grass seeds might actually come in handy, considering we might need to just replant some grass in and around this area. Okay, so I guess the big question is how big this place is going to be. I'm thinking we'll want, I don't know, if we're going for about 3 lanes, then we probably want 2 of those things there. And then we'll have, you know, I'll be like really frustrated about making things look like symmetrical, which is probably not going to happen. Maybe we need to make the place even bigger. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to have to do, guys. So we'll do... Yeah, I'm just sort of thinking where I'm going to be placing the targets. But I would say, yeah, we're going to have a target sort of in the middle here. It'll be a little bit dangerous because... you know, there's a gap between these two. And yeah, I can't sort of make things symmetrical. Now, in terms of the flooring, I'm not entirely sure what I want just yet, because you know, there's all sorts of flooring options that we could choose from, or we could just make it from dirt. And I'm sort of thinking maybe we could have some pathways that are quote-unquote indicating where the shooting lanes are. Anyway, let's get a few more fences down. So at the very least, I definitely know that we want fences in here. We will also put like a proper gate in as well. Just for safety reasons, you know, like the kids, you know, we need to make sure that the kids are safe. In hindsight, it's probably a good idea to have like another couple of vine walls like so, just to sort of capture any of those stray arrows. Let's actually flatten a little bit more over this side. Let's see. I don't know, guys, but I just feel like we need to definitely have like another vine wall behind here. I mean, I know this is just, you know, a game and everything, but I like the idea of keeping safety for the community in mind while we're trying to design this. Oh yeah, we do have the problem of the little like fencing sort of like trying to extend towards the wall. That's a bit frustrating, isn't it? So it'd have to go something like that to prevent it from joining up. Okay. And then I think maybe for the rest of the walls, we could either use more fencing or we could do like festoons and stuff, because I think festoons might look quite nice with it. Let's actually go back and let's start sort of thinking about what crafting options there are, just to see if there's anything else that, you know, that suits. Let's drop this in there because that's about to break. And let's clean up a little bit. Maybe we could take some bananas for snacking towards the end of the day. Alright, let's have a look at our bench and let's see what we can make. So, flooring is something that I think we should decide on first. I don't know, do we feel like cobblestone might be like a good option here? Because we haven't used cobblestone before. This is also cobblestone, just a different color. We could use cobblestone and then sort of have, you know, the two different colors, and maybe we can make lines with this color to indicate where, you know, where you're supposed to stand and where you're supposed to sort of, or which target you're supposed to hit. Might not be a bad idea. And another thing is, perhaps maybe we could think about like elevating the target and elevating the spot where the archer would actually be standing. Maybe. All sorts of ideas going through my head now. I think the best way perhaps is just to experiment. So why don't we do that? Got plenty of stones anyway, so it's not like we'll be losing too much. Definitely need to make some more cement though. Let's see, so... Alright, let's start with that for now. And we'll see if we can place it down and sort of decide whether or not this is the right choice. There is the matter of, you know, fixing up what's happening at the flower garden, guys, because as we discovered, the connecting fences over here from the farm definitely don't gel with me. So I'm thinking of moving things by one, you know, one tile at the very least. Looking at the flowers, seem to be growing quite well. I'm gonna move the hibiscus and we'll have more hibiscus growing there. I think that will make the place look quite nice. Alright. Getting distracted. Let's come back here. Alright, so... yeah, we definitely need some lighting to go in this place as well. Anyway. Yeah, I keep forgetting that we can't really place pathways underneath already established walls and stuff. But anyway, so the idea is to do something like that, and then we sort of have a white cobblestone. Oh, it's circular. Oh, right, okay. What happens if we... oh, okay, well. That is a problem. Well, the answer to that question is nope. We are not using cobblestone roads because they don't seem to join up with each other. Disappointing. Well, we're gonna have to figure out what to do with the cobblestone paths that we made. It's fine. We can sell them or we can just keep them. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we're definitely running out of space here, aren't we? Oh, we actually have some cobblestone paths already. I wonder if, like, palmwood paths or hardwood paths might look good with it, but let's have another look here. And I mean, we've got cobblestone road lines. We could maybe use these. Maybe we should try just one batch, and we'll fetch the other batch of dark cobblestone roads, and yeah, we'll see if this actually does what it needs to do. And yeah, so all these projects are really giving me a bit of an excuse to play around with some of the things that I've actually not played around with before, which is quite nice. Okay, guys. I don't think that's the look that I'm going for. So, the answer to that is a firm no. We're gonna have to figure out something else. And look, I've already sort of thought about what happens when, you know, we can't choose a road that we like, but I figure we could go with the rock paths that we used for the apiary enclosure, and yeah, this one here, the rock edge path. I think that might not look too bad, because, you know, it'll probably blend quite well with the red soil that we've got around in the area. But yeah, I can't really think about using anything else, guys. I mean, we definitely don't want, like, iron paths or marble paths or anything like that. So yeah, I think we're going to have to go with rock edge paths. And instead of placing down, you know, entire pathways within that space, we will actually just use the pathways to mark specific locations, such as you know, where you should be standing, which laneways are where, etc, etc. So let's just drop all of that in there. Yeah, we might need tin fences, but we'll come back to that. I don't really think that we will complete this project today. I definitely think that we're probably going to need a little bit more time on this project, and that's completely fine. Righto, so that's not what we want. Yeah, so something along those lines, guys. So, these may have extended out a little bit too far. Maybe let's just shorten that a little bit. And yeah, we'll just indicate where we're gonna go for the next one. These doggos are definitely gonna have to vacate the area before we officially open. But for now, I guess I can tolerate them wandering around and, you know, having a bit of fun in the space. We do need the targets. I think when we get the targets in, things might start looking a little bit better. So anyway, I think it's time to move on a little bit from the project, and we should actually just focus on a few other things here. So we do need more rock paths, I just realized. So I'm gonna go and craft those. May need to think about where we can store some of this stuff. And yeah, I was sort of gonna think about doing like some infrastructure work, you know, in this episode, to sort of wrap things up, but I am sort of thinking it's maybe better for us to spend a little bit of time replanting trees that we've taken down. And I think we can wrap up with just crafting some of those pathways. Might be a tiny bit of a shorter episode this time, guys, just because I do have a few commitments today, real life stuff, so I do need to sort of get going. Otherwise I would have been able to continue playing for a little bit more. But anyway, it is what it is. Life happens. We've got some treasures here. Don't mind a few treasures. Although we haven't really found any keys today. Alright. I think we're done with the replanting. Do I want to put down what little rock pathways that we have down right now? I mean, I suppose it won't hurt. We sort of need to plan out how this thing's going to start looking anyway. I'm thinking maybe we could put a few more stone steps in here. That's back to front. Maybe another one over there. And yeah, I feel like we might need to fix things up over this side as well. So let's get rid of a few more trees. Just clear up the road. And we might have to replant some of these trees again. Over there, and one bush lime tree is in order. Maybe one over this side. People can be doing their archery and enjoying the bush lines at the same time. Great. Okay. You know what? I haven't really checked on when it's... What's-his-face's birthday? Theo's birthday. I should actually check on that. Because it is creeping up on us, right? Alright, we've still got a few more days to go for Theo's birthday, so just try to keep an eye out on it, guys, because, you know, there is a big chance that I will forget, unless I keep reminding myself. Anyway, let's drop, actually no, let's not drop that yet, because we might need those to actually make the pathways. Tin fences and vine walls. Well, the vine walls I would like to keep somewhere. Unless we want to try and sell this off. I don't know, we've got just so many bits and pieces everywhere. These gum nuts, we probably can get rid of the gum nuts, actually. I'll drop that there. You know, the blackwood seeds as well we can probably get rid of. Alright, looks good. Let's drop these. Grass seeds. Actually, might need those. We'll drop that in there. And I think things are looking okay. Let's just make those pathways, and I think we're going to be in a pretty good position to keep working on all of that infrastructure in the next coming episodes. But yeah, not a bad day today. I wouldn't say it was the most productive because we didn't get too far, although we sort of managed to have a good think about what the archery range is actually going to look like. At least we've decided on a position. And yeah, we just need to sort of execute, really. We're playing around with all those different pathways because we've never seen them before. But now that I have, you know, I can firmly say that they're not the right choice. I think it's really just going to be about using those rock edge paths. So anyway, I think we're done here. And I think we're done with the episode as well, guys. Time to head home and have a good night's sleep. I can't remember if the greenhouse is open on a Sunday. I have a feeling it is. And if so, then we'll need to try and sort out the onion problem of the farm. So hopefully we can actually resolve that. But anyway, goodness me, Spike is out there pretty late. Hopefully he goes to bed sometime soon. And I don't know where Iron's gone off to, but hopefully he's safe. But anyway, I think this is me signing out, guys. Leave a like, a dislike, or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.